little difficult driving with one hand. So you can hear a little bit of that vibration, but as soon as you get above 50, it kind of goes away. And I think that's just something in the drive shaft that's a little out of wonk. But like I said, I don't really drive around 50 too much. I'm usually at 60 plus on the highway, so it really doesn't bother me too much. And the car isn't what I would consider fast by any means, but you can definitely tell it's turbo and it does get out of its own way. You can probably hear this is the, clunking a little bit in the back, and that's just kind of normal. From what I understand about these SLS cars is that's kind of a design quirk, as it were, that's a little bit louder suspension than standard coil springs and shocks. But the self-leveling function does work and does adjust, so it does work. As you can see, that's 62. Does highway speeds just fine. Gets up to temp just fine. Cruises along pretty good. Side note, this is the exit for the airport, so really close to my house. That's where I'll be headed. Kind of a lot of traffic around here today. Usually this time of day it's dead. But as you can see, got the operating temp just fine. Oil pressure always, from what I understand, is just below 3 is where it's supposed to be reading when you're just kind of normal driving. But the gauge does respond, because that sensor and line and everything that goes to there is new. Oh my gosh. I hate this stretch of road. Sorry about how jerky the footage is here. It's a little bit tricky to kind of do with one hand. Oh, I'll show you the voltage readout. Oop, I'm covering the lens. So there, it's giving your voltage readout. It's 13.9. And cool thing is this shuts off when you close the ashtray or cigarette lighter area. That shuts off, so it's not drawing voltage constantly, which is kind of a neat feature. Oh, I should probably demonstrate the blower motor. Let's see. It blows on all settings. The setting 1 and 2 are super quiet, but it does blow. Like I've got it on 1 right now, and you can. You can feel air coming out on 1. So I'll go ahead and close this. How to use the AC is you turn these all the way down, put the fan to like 2 or 3 or whatever, and then turn it up to max. You can turn it up to whatever you want. I have it on max right now, and in a couple of seconds here, this should be freezing my balls off. And yep, we are already cold. And this is probably the worst hill in St. Paul. It's not quite a third gear hill, but yeah, AC. Oops, still AC nice and blistering cold. Go ahead and shut that off because it's kind of cold here right now. And with this compressor conversion, it really doesn't cut into the drivability too much. Like it, the old R4 units, those really eat your power. This does not. I'm sure the roads where you're going are probably better than here. Minnesota notoriously has the second or third worst roads in the country. I think we're second only to Chicago and Detroit. St. Paul is just terrible. Yeah, that's kind of the way the cookie crumbles.